Good morning, USA. I've got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and he's shining a salute to the human race. For Americans aren't a race of people. Ankleev versus Vulcan in the works for 266. Why am I deaf? I can't hear anything. Anyway, yo. How's it going? Hey, Guru, Rory fight, robbery. It's like what the fuck is going on over there? Rory MacDonald got brutally robbed. There's no excusing it. And he's the star. So what is actually going on there? It's not even like... it's a closer fight than people make it out to be. But it's not a Gleason T-Bow win. And why would they give it to T-Bow to help their company? England's playing Scotland. I really don't give a fuck. Unless they're fighting each other on the pitch. I don't care who's kicking a ball. Piotr Yan's Twitter. Oh, here we go. What's Piotr Yan been saying now? What savageness will Piotr Yan come out with now? Let's have a little look. Piotr Yan is stating that, did Sugar Poodle Beach teach Ige his acting skills? Who deserves an Oscar more? Oh dear, he's found O'Malley's loss on the amateurs. Okay, Yan's been going after everyone, eh? Oh my God. Sean O'Malley complaining of shots to the back of the head. Oh my good word. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, O'Malley. I didn't even know that existed. Piotr Yan has got tabs on everyone. Jesus. I want to beat up Peter in Russia. This is my dream. I'll put you to sleep so you can keep dreaming, curly boy. Enter top 3 before even mentioning my name, Poodle. I've got unfinished business with the fake master now. Aljamain chimes in. Keep your focus on the unified rules book before you are. He's such a little fucking nerd, man. Fuck Alja. Try to win the fight without crawling on your knees like a bitch in front of me. Yan has just got bars for everyone. I love Piotr Yan, man. If he loses to Aljamain Sterling in the rematch, I'm going to be so pissed off. Thank you for the $2, Cal Fox. Sorry, thank you very much for the $2. Belfort versus De La Hoya prediction. I'll go with De La Hoya. Like, I don't understand. Depends what kind of Belfort's allowed to show up, though. But I still believe Oscar De La Hoya will beat him. But why would they... You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. And I've just seen that Julio Chavez Jr. just missed weight against Anderson Silva in his own fucking sport. Like, what the fuck is... The world is an absolute mess. But okay. Thank you for the $2, Cal Fox. I appreciate your $2. Good. Sir. He can't lose to Sterling. If Sterling wins, it's rigged. I mean, Sterling could, like, maybe land... like a spinning back fist. I feel like the only way Sterling wins is by spinning back fist KO. That's honestly the only thing I can see him doing. Just having weirdly long arms and just having like weird I don't even know how to describe it, but I think that's the only way he can win, in all honesty. Most confident picks. I'm not too sure. He missed weight for 3 fights in a row. He's a piece of crap. Good for him. Peter Pan. Yes, Cheetah Pan. Be honest, did Yan have one of the easiest paths to a title shot? Yep. It was a vacant belt, though, so there's typically an easy path whenever there's a vacant belt. But he was one of the easier paths to a title shot. However, he did have to fight Aldo to get a belt. So, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of did have an easy path, but like in hindsight, like Aldo is a fucking monster still. So, you know. Same low, I think E-game mine. Don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, I guess I can react to the weigh-ins, I suppose. Guru, Marlon Moraes versus Marab prediction. Okay. He saw Yan's Twitter. I did see Yan's Twitter. No one else had an easier path. Oh, Nico Montano, I guess, maybe could have had an easier path. She just got given a belt for beating a 3-1 girl on The Ultimate Fighter, I believe. So I think there have been some easier paths to belts. Maybe not in the men's divisions. But Yan did have a bit of an easy path. But he beat John Dodson, Jimmy Rivera, You know what I mean? Those are two pretty good top 10 wins at the time anyway. Guru, Marlon Moraes versus Merab prediction. I'm going to go with Marlon Moraes versus Merab. I kind of want to say Marlon Moraes. I feel like he might switch kick him in the fucking head and finish him. I think it's a really good matchup for Moraes. He's not going to get KO'd in the first round. That's something he doesn't have to worry about. And he's got really good grappling early. So I think he can maybe shock Merab by stuffing a couple of takedowns and then hurt him. I don't even know. We'll see how it goes. Dodson almost beat Yan. Okay. Stay mad because I'm mad. Holloway versus Yair cancelled on my birthday and Misha Tate's the main event. I'm sad. Yeah. It isn't the main event, though. This isn't a joke world that makes zero sense. There's obviously no way they'd put Misha Tate in the main event. You know? Thank you for the £2. I am the belt. It's not my fault because everyone are cowards. Okay, Piotr Yan. Thank you for your £2, good sir. Donating from the UK, it seems. Very strange that you'd spend your time here rather than in Siberia using Russian currency. That's okay, though. Yan hasn't beaten one top 5 opponent. No, not right now in the division. Other than Aljo, I guess. The champion. He kind of beat Aljo, you know what I'm saying? Who would win, Riddell versus Fiziev? Riddell versus Fiziev. And isn't Aldo number 5? I think he has beaten him. Aldo's number 5. I think he has beaten him. But either way, thank you for the $2. The pounder. I want to pick Semmelsberger, but his gas tank. Yeah, I'm going to go with Chaos Williams. I just think Chaos does a little bit better than him in every area that he does well in all honesty. Thank you for the $2. If you're looking at his fight with Carlton Minus to determine his gas tank, he took that fight on short notice, so that could be a factor that would make you feel a little bit more confident about him. But I just think that Chaos Williams does better than him in the first round of fights. But let me react to these weigh-ins 7 minutes into a fucking video. Gee willikers. I haven't seen them yet, and I would love to watch them. Here we go. Oh, no, shut up, please. Don't speak or get me copyright banned. Guru, what happened to Paulo Costa's hair? He has a hair transplant because he doesn't get paid enough, so he spends 50k on a hair transplant because fighters don't get paid enough. You know what I mean? So he gets a hair transplant at 30. Just one of them situations, you know, when you don't have enough money, but you have enough money for a fucking 50k hair transplant. But, you know, it's one of them situations, you know. Best doctors around. Joaquin Silva versus Rick Glenn. Feeling good about the Rick Glenn pick. How the fuck did he ever make featherweight? Thank you for the $5, darling boy. I appreciate your $5. I'd like to take this time to I'd like to take this time to wish Mo Lester a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mo Lester. Happy birthday, dude. Thank you for the $5, darling boy. We've got the Battle of the Tits. Josh Parisian versus Rook Martinez. Shakes hands. Nothing major there. Andy Ruiz, his brother. Thank you for the $5, darling boy. I appreciate your $5 so much indeed, good sir. Thank you. Who would win, Riddell versus Fiziev? I might go Riddell. He can mix it up a little bit better. I don't know, man. I think Fiziev is... I don't know. I get the Arman Sarukian hype. I get everyone else's hype. But well done. You slipped out the way of a head kick twice. Like, I like Fiziev, but the Moicano stoppage was a bit weird. And he had some trouble in that fight. He got tagged a couple of times on a chin. I don't know. I like Fiziev, but I feel like he's not like a... I don't see him becoming like a champ like I do with Arman Sarukian, you know? But, you know, he's good. He's very good. I'm not taking it away. I just feel like people overestimate him a tiny bit, you know? Like he's all right. But listen, who won the third round against him and Chikese? Chikese started winning and really putting it on him. And he started to gas a little bit, you know? Thank you for the $5, darling boy. I appreciate that so much. Let me get back to this. Chaos Williams versus Matthew Semmelsberger. Here's the weigh-in. Holy sweet bejesus. This is going to be a great fight. That's a shit tattoo from Semmelsberger. He's got the Superman S with Emmy underneath for Semi. Very strange tattoo. Kanako Murata versus Werner Jandaroba. The battle of the fucking kegs. Korean Zombie by submission. Okay. I don't mind that bet. I don't think it will happen whatsoever, but maybe. Davey Grant going to win tomorrow. Don't you dare. I'm very strongly believing in Alexa Kumar. I do believe in him. Very much so indeed. Matt Brown, Diego Lima. Good stuff. Wellington Turman. Gyno. 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 What do you know? He's coming off a loss, and if he loses again, he gets cut. Gyno on Wellington Terman, boys. We got some puffy nips. They were not that puffy previously. It's the beginning stages of some gyno. Some problemos. Julian Arosa versus Sung Woo Choi. Good stuff on the main card, no less. I like that. Marlon Vera, Davy Grant. It's a good card, man. I like this card. It's actually got some substance to it. Look at Sergey Spivak. I told you he wasn't 6'2". I told you he wasn't 6'2". He's actually bigger than Ngannou. People aren't realizing it yet, but he's actually bigger than Ngannou. He's going to be a real threat if he can get past Olenek, because Olenik's a tough veteran to get by if you don't got the takedown defense, but we'll see how it goes. T-Bow juice to the gills, indeed. Fiziev didn't have a full camp and still won. Okay, I didn't know that. There you go. But Jacasey had a full camp. Fiziev stepped in on that fight. Maybe they just didn't have a full camp each. I don't remember Jacasey being signed for someone else. Guru Wellington had a baby. Ah, that makes sense. He's been breastfeeding. He's still smaller than Ngannou. He's not smaller than... I swear to God, he's bigger than Ngannou. Look at Sergey Spivak's Instagram. Sergey Spivak's Instagram. Thoughts on Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed? I don't know who either of them are. I've heard the name Tariq Nasheed in this chat before, but I don't remember who it is. Look at his Instagram. Look at his Instagram. Go back to February 10th, after sparring session. He's bigger than Ngannou by far. It's weird. I don't know how he's so light, but maybe he's just hollow boned. Maybe he'll have problems with calf kicks at some point in his career, but he's weirdly big. It's strange. Even though it says he's 6'2", he's probably about 6'5". I saw it, brother. Ngannou is leaned over and is taller. He's not that leaned over, though. He isn't that leaned over. Come on. They're about the same size, at least, to give me that. But he's probably a bit bigger. Bisping said he knows someone who got fired recently for calling someone a cunt. Maybe he's talking about Dan Hardy. Oh, yeah, maybe, actually. And he called probably Laura Sanko a cunt. Maybe something like that. Oh, you cunt. Inside the octagon won't be the same without me. You cunt. Gleason T-Bow walk around weight is 220, but fighting at 155. Lol. Funny. Is T-Bow the GOAT? Yes or yes? It's a difficult, but I'm going to go with no. I'm going to add my own answer into there and pick that one. Piotr Yan had to fight Magomedov twice, which is a bigger monster than Aljo. Plus, Aldo still got it. His road to UFC was extremely difficult. Okay, yeah, it's true. It's true. Magomedov's a tough test twice. Remember when you guys lost to Coloniist? I remember when our guys turned on our guys, and now you call yourself your guys, even though you're still our guys, technically. You're not even another team. You're just traitors. But yeah, whatever, though. I'm all right. I think Merab beats Moraes in a 3-round fight. Merab top control needs work, but his takedowns are really good. Yeah, he just needs some jiu-jitsu. Just needs to learn how to get the hooks in certain situations and make his weight on top of someone, because he's always around the hips, so people are able to just pop themselves back up. There's nothing above them. You know what I mean? He's always off to the side of them with his hands together, dragging them to the canvas, but they can still find a way back up. Where would T-Bow's takedown defense be on a tier list? Oh, I don't know. Probably quite high if he's swazooled up. You know what I'm saying? Explain how I'm funny. You got nasty-ass breath, man. I got nasty-ass arm, too. It's broken. It's disgusting. It really is nasty. Thank you for the £2. I'm the belt. Would Magomedov do well in the UFC? Yes, he would. He would definitely. Thank you for the £2. I don't know if he'd be champion, but I reckon he'd do something real good. You know what I mean? I reckon so. Guru thoughts, Vitor Belfort versus Oscar De La Hoya. I don't care, really. Stop asking me about that dumb shit. I really don't give a fuck about that. On a real. I don't give a fuck about that. So just don't ask that. Thank you, though. I want to see how Magomed does against Sergio and Bellator. Yeah, true, yeah. If he destroys him, then Piotr Yan might just be the greatest martial artist right now. Yeah, but Aljo, dude, remember? That guy who always fucking, excuse me, the rulebook says, the fucking nerd. I actually hate him. Shout out Jack Attack. Guru, he always talks about you to me. He's your biggest fan, man. Thank you very much. Call me Touch CMT. Thank you. I appreciate that message. Shout out to Jack Attack. Guru, why did everyone in MMA not speak on the Calderwood robbery? Because Shevchenko needed a fresh-faced matchup. And that's Murphy. And no one mentions anything about that one being a bad decision. It was the worst decision in women's MMA history. But oh well, Murphy showed how tough she really is. It's such a sad, stupid world. Check Alexa Kimura's weigh-in. He looks like he has a TV merged onto his back. I'm now off of the weigh-in, but I shall check it out, good sir. Ah, farted. I farted pretty brutally right there. Good morning, USA. Do. Check Alexa Kimura's weigh-ins. Okay, fuck you. What does he look like? Something wedged into his back? What are you trying to describe to me here, brother? I don't understand what you mean by that at all. So that's that done. Vanderford is decent, but doesn't have a lot of experience, brother. You know this. Kevin Holland 2.0 wins. I think Vanderford could beat Holland. Am I wrong? I reckon he could. He could control him on the ground. Are you watching England versus Scotland? No, I'm not, Bally. We shouldn't be fighting. We should be teaming up together. No, I'm not watching it. Murphy versus Lee was worse. No. Calderwood clearly won rounds 1 and 3. There's no way around it. Something happened to my toe. I rammed it into a flat surface and somehow it got cut and bled. Like, there's no sharpness to what I rammed it into. I was just going up the stairs fast and I smashed it into the stairs and it was flat. Boom. It should have broke my toe, arguably, but it just started bleeding like a single spot out of my toe and it wouldn't stop yesterday. Just thought I'd share that information with you guys. UFC 264 has a terrible layout, worst in UFC history, IMO. True. Calderwood did win. Indeed. I'm taking a correct prediction. Hell no, Holland sparks Vanderford's bum ass. Okay. Vanderford shoots a double leg. He's getting Kevin Holland down right now, if that's the case. If he's fighting this weekend against Vanderford, he'll get taken down. Sorry, if you like him. Look at this. You should do cocaine about it. Yes, I should actually. And meth. Chaos Williams looks in great shape. He does. He looks in better shape than you. He looks a little bit smaller, a little bit leaner than usual. You know what I mean? Used to be a little bit, he had a bit of chub on him before and he used to be a bit bigger. Maybe that's for cardio. We'll see. Maybe he's trying to test Semmelsberger's cardio here. We'll see how it goes. Guru's made of glass. I'm not made of glass, pal. Don't fucking say it. Can you rate my parlays? Williams, Murata, Ige, and Procopio. Grant Ige. Procopio and Murata are two underdogs that I agree with, despite not picking them. Grant, I think, is too risky, but go for it, man. Let's go for that, whatever you want. He's going to be faster. Okay. Guru, you got hit with an invisible Usman toe stomp that sliced my toe. Maybe indeed. England, let's go. Vanderford is a crotch holder. All he does is lay and pray. Yes, but you can win fights by doing that. So it doesn't matter what you think about his style. Understood? Holland Nurmagomedov wins, a.k.a. team. Okay. Interesting information. Guru, can you talk about the robbery last night? It was disgraceful. It wasn't like it was like a close fight. Like, it was reasonably competitive as a fight, but Rory MacDonald clearly won the fight. But it's just like, I don't understand why they would like rig it against him. Because it is that's not like, you can't make the mistake and score it for Gleason Tebow if you're paying attention. You know what I mean? So I don't know why they would skewer it towards Gleason Tebow when Rory's the big name. So I reckon they'll overturn it. He won all 3 rounds. Yeah, I thought he edged out 3 rounds. There were some close rounds. Listen, there were some close rounds, but it's like, it's not possible. It's like giving the Vettori Izzy first fight to Vettori, except like Izzy still wins the third in that case. Like, it's weird. But thank you for the $2, French Potato. I appreciate your $2, good sir. Thank you. That was nice. Tebow got the third. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there's an argument. It's close. But I think that Tebow got gifted a nice little decision. Oh, well. They rigged it so Rory can have a better matchup in the playoffs. Yeah, but why, though? Wouldn't you want the fun matchups now that are tough? Like, just, they're only paying him for so long. It's not like they're investing in his career. He's only going to be there for a few more fights. You know what I'm saying? Who would play the judges to rob Rory? Seriously, I'm not too sure, brother. Not too sure whatsoever. Rory beats Leon Edwards. Indeed. Mo Lester is a casual. Indeed he is. England. Guru, check out Overband on Twitter. UFC 263 did 500k pay-per-views. No way. That's a troll. UFC 263 sold 500,000. I'm picking McGregor, boys. I am picking McGregor. They need him. They need him, boys. They need McGregor desperately. I'm picking him. I don't care what anyone says. You can hit me with any logic that Poirier's going to win. Woo! I had Nate Diaz on the card, man. That was a great card. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to be picking McGregor, boys. He will win somehow, some way. You guys watch it happen. He will find a way to win, or this sport is dead. That's a fact. O'Malley and McGregor will win at UFC 264, or this sport is absolutely dead. We need to find an answer quick. We need to find an answer. We need to find an answer to deal with this situation. He only sold 500,000. This is not good. This is not a good situation. Oh, that's not good, boys. That is not good. I'm picking McGregor. You're not picking McGregor. I'm picking McGregor. I don't give a fuck. He will win. He will win for the UFC. They need him at the moment. What did I say? It would do 500 to 600k. Okay, you said it. Whatever. Good. You called it, dude. I said 700, 800, but what the fuck? He is what? Israel Adesanya. They keep telling us he's a star, and McGregor's going to win. McGregor's going to win by twister. Holy shit, that's bad. I knew the sport was dying down a bit this year, but like that is really, really bad. And that could be rounded up on ESPN Plus. That could be rounded up. We don't know. It said 500k on the dot. That could be rounded up. Close to 500,000. Yes, it is rounded up. It's not 500,000. It's close to. That could be 460k. Hello, handsome guru. Love you from Boston. How's it going, James Vidala? I just got here what happened. Adesanya sold 500k pay-per-views. Shit. Thank you for the £2. It's not that bad. Khabib only did 500k. Yeah, but that's not taking into consideration like the way that people watch for free in the other parts of Europe and stuff like that. Plus, that card was at a different time. This is prime time, and it's 500 fucking k. Is that a joke? That is a joke. No way that sold 500. Look at the card. Surprised it's so low yet illegally streamed. I don't give a fuck. People illegally streamed the fucking McGregor Poirier fight. You bet your fucking ass they did, and still sold 1.7 million. Africa can't afford a pay-per-view. That's why. He's not African, though. He's like a US star, a New Zealand, Australian star. It's like he didn't even speak. Like, you know, I know he mentions Africa non-stop, but like, he's not really a, like, Nigeria's time zone is the UK's time zone. They ain't buying a pay-per-view at fucking 5 a.m. You know what I mean? Watch the TikTok, prob sold more. Maybe. Honestly, probably, yeah. Thank you for the $5. Streamers plus fake buy. Okay, then. Thank you for the equals low pay-per-view. Thank you for the $5 sniff. I appreciate your $5, good sir. 12-year-olds can't buy pay-per-views. Yeah, but him versus Blachowicz did more. This one had beef and Nate Diaz. And that was with Nate Diaz's anticipated comeback. I know. Anticipated title rematch. I know. So let's say Figueiredo Moreno sold 50K on its own. And Nate Diaz sold 250,000, 250,000 buys. Shit, man. Something needs to be done, man. Khabib did 500K at lunchtime in America. I know, and that's not taking into consideration the Russian buyers. I doubt there's many Russians up for fucking Israel Adesanya. Fuck. Piotr Yan carried UFC 259. No. Man, that is not good at all. Guru, can Jared Cannonier KO Kelvin Gastelum? He can, but I don't think he will. I think he'll chop at his legs and just beat him over a decision and stay patient. I think his coaches will tell him to stay patient because he got rocked in his last fight, broke his arm, got in a bit of a scrap, you know. I think he'll just chop at Gastelum's legs and stay patient. But he could finish him. Russians are based. Izzy is not. Okay. Would Hasbulla bring 10 million buys? I don't know. I don't even know if they're even fighting. I have no idea. Lower the damn pay-per-view price. But McGregor still sold 1.7 million. At the price. So kind of, I know they should lower the price. They definitely should. I think it should be 50. That's my opinion. $70, $50. I think $50 is actually acceptable. $50 is a good gym membership. That's what you should pay. And you should get the fight nights for free involved with that as well. But like, man. Anyway, all good. Did you see Costa's hair transplant, Lamau? Yeah. I don't know why he posted it, but then again, he's not going to get away with it, is he? And that also tells me that he's not going to be fighting for a while because he has to recover from that as well. And he's not going to be able to be wearing headgear or grappling and rubbing his head into people and stuff like that. So, man, you seemed so shocked when you saw 500K. I thought 800. After the press conference, I thought at least 800. Come on. After the press conference, I thought at least 800. With the beef with Marvin Vettori. What's a fucking mild-mannered press conference between him and Whittaker going to sell? 200K? They need like Nate Diaz on the card, maybe Masvidal on the card, maybe Leon Edwards Masvidal on the card would be good. That actually could help him. Thank you for the $5, Elvin Krigsman. If Figgy moved to 135, who should he fight first? Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt, 100%. Winnable fight for both. And great scrap. Him versus Cody. Definitely. I need that. They've already got the beef. They've already got the call-outs. Figueiredo already called him out after beating Perez, didn't he? He mentioned a call-out of him. He's called him out on interviews before. Garbrandt's called out Figueiredo before. Let's make that fight happen. Winner if it gets Moreno. Even if it's at 125, I don't even mind. Looks like Garbrandt wants to move down. Thank you for the $5, Elvin Krigsman. I appreciate your $5, good sir. Thank you. Modestas versus Roundtree prediction. That's not how you spell his name, but I'm going to go with Modestas Bukowskis. I don't think Roundtree wants to fight anymore. That's what we saw in his last fight anyway. From where I'm from, people could care less about Israel fighting. Yeah. This sport is deflating faster than Izzy's tits. Okay. Is Brandon Moreno a white guy? Yeah, nah. He kind of is, but he's Mexican. I mean, he's European. You know what I mean? So technically, yeah, he's a Caucasian. But doesn't count because he has a different flag, I guess, for some reason. Like Canelo, right? Mexican. Yeah, Canelo, the Aztec warrior. What is the UFC 265 going to sell if Nunes versus... Oh, I didn't even remember that one. 265 will sell negative numbers, I think. I think that we're going to have to pay people to watch it. Are you going to watch Tyson Fury KO Wilder next month? Stop saying shit like that because I have a feeling Wilder's going to flatten him and upset it and make a fourth fight while they don't make AJ versus Fury. There are white Mexicans. It's perplexing. Well, they're Europeans that went there. Like, they're not white Mexicans. They're just, we went around there. You know what I mean? Like, Irish people went there. You know what I mean? We traveled around. Does McGregor need to finish Poirier to win? No. No, he doesn't. So you think Dustin will take a dive for McGregor? Yep. Yep. Not a dive, but let's say Dustin has a pretty difficult weight cut. Just a really, really difficult weight cut. You know what I mean? What do you know? He's limping in the embedded. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Don't worry about it. Oh, someone smashed him over the head with a fucking frying pan on his walkout. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. Waleed called Moreno the... oh, he didn't do that. Yan took Izzy's hype. Izzy only used to sell because he was undefeated and had the thing where people wanted to see him lose his O. Plus, no one cares about Journeyman Diaz anymore. We knew he would lose. Okay. But come on, though. It's Diaz, right? 150k for Nunes? No. 100k at max. Izzy only has good takedown defense against the cage. That's why he circles the octagon and just throws leg kicks. Yeah, he's closer to the cage that way. But fucking hell. That's really bad. Did you see Burns' Wonderboy moved back to co-main ahead of Hardy to Ivasa? I mean, was that even ever the co-main anyway? I don't think it ever actually was the co-main. I think that genuinely was a mistake by them. But the card looks shit. It could look so good, but they've purposefully made the card look shit. Irene Aldana versus Yana Kunitskaya. What are they doing? What are they doing, man? That card can look amazing. Put Tuivasa Greg Hardy on the prelims, Irene Aldana Yana Kunitskaya on the prelims, and put Kevin Lee, Sean Brady, and Nico Price, Mikel Pereira on the main fucking card. Or Kevin Lee, Sean Brady, and Ryan Hall, Ilya Tapuria on the main card. You should be investing with talents that can go on and do something on your main card. No one has ever gave a fuck about Aldana and Kunitskaya. They've been here for years. Still no one gives a fuck about them. Get the fucking message. When someone is on the rise that could be given a fuck about, put them on the main card. They're wasting investment at the end of people's careers. It's so dumb. Rip Brandon K's channel. Okay. Sean O'Malley should just get the gyno and KO everyone in the first round so he can get more hype and a new superstar. True. Somebody needs to tell Izzy to stop tooting his own horn. Yeah. I don't know about that, but, you know. I think he needs to keep doing it. The amount of repeated messages in this chat is a lot. True. Member streams are so much better for that very reason. Should UFC have... okay. How is Tavares versus Akhmedov on the early prelims? I don't know. I think it should be the co-main of Gane versus Volkov. In my opinion. I feel like 264 is good enough. I think this should be the co-main of Gane versus Volkov, and they should shimmy over just a random fight from Gane versus Volkov, like Yancy Medeiros, Demir Hadzovic onto the early prelims of 264. These fight nights, man. I feel like they're abandoning fight. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're actually a dying company. They're overstacking pay-per-views and killing fight nights. I feel like I've got it. They just kill fight nights now. All of the fight nights have been terrible so far this year in terms of how good, like how stacked they've been. They might have had a good main event sometimes, but the whole card in general, the fight nights have been pretty whack recently. And I don't use that word whack too often because I'm not American. But the pay-per-views, I feel like they've been overstacked and they're still not selling. They are still not selling. They can't go anywhere with the fight nights. Yeah, but they should still be trying to fucking grab attention on the weekends with the fight nights. Some of these fight nights are flying under the radar. Izzy is good. Give him some credit. Oh, you know, he's good. He's good. He's a fucking world champion at middleweight. He's a good fighter. Jeez, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he doesn't fucking sell pay-per-views for shit. Did you see when Ronaldo said, fuck Coca-Cola, I drink Pepsi like the guru? Yeah, I did see that one, actually. And then they said, hey, why you say about the guru? And he said, he has a very big pin. You know, very big pin. Penis, you know. So I drink Pepsi to go big penis like him. And that's what he said. It was fair play, Ronaldo, for calling me out and shouting me out and stuff. But, like, I don't really need the attention. You know what I mean? Mr. Arkansas impression. I don't even remember. I don't even remember what he sounds like. I'm sorry. 600k worldwide. Israel was never a star. Too cringe. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And that was beef as well, man. Why can't we get him to buy the pay-per-views? Something needs to be... I think I need to take over. Am I wrong? I feel like I make great pay-per-views. Man. Guru, would Muhammad Makayev do good in the UFC? Muhammad Makayev? Yeah, he would do very good, yeah. I know he got a little bit in a weird situation in his last fight, but he would do good in the UFC eventually. It just needs to get the pro fights in. Pay-per-view model is dead. It's not, though, because McGregor sells 1.7 million. It's not. We just need stars, and there ain't none. There are none. They don't reveal Ngannou's numbers, which means they are extremely low. Which means they are extremely fucking low. Okay, if they're revealing Adesanya's at 500k and they're not revealing Ngannou's, we need... Stipe sold more than Ngannou, and everyone was talking about Stipe like he's this guy that's preventing us from selling pay-per-views. Stipe was selling more. Why are we being told... We're being told all of these guys aren't stars, but they actually are compared to these newcomers. God, that's not good. I actually made a pay-per-view last night. Do you guys want to hear it? Cejudo Dillashaw was the most stacked fight night card. It was basically a pay-per-view. UFC Brooklyn. It was like 300k. Yeah, maybe. Nunes card with O'Malley and Cody did 175,000. And that was before O'Malley lost, wasn't it? So that was like a prime O'Malley with all of the hype. Actually undefeated O'Malley. I'm sorry, he actually still is undefeated. The UFC is going back to pre-McGregor days. I know. That's very... But not even then, because what? We had Jones DC. That wasn't pre-McGregor day. No, it was. The first fight was. We had big fights. We had Lesnar around. We had Rousey selling millions. Like, fuck. We had GSP selling 1 million now and again. Man, we don't have no fucking... Man, people aren't stupid. No, McGregor's selling more than ever. It's not the illegal streams. The illegal streams have always existed. It's actually harder to find them now than it used to be. Thank you for the $3, Spawn NYC. It's not based on... It's not... What's it called? It's not illegally streaming. It genuinely isn't. It's not crippling the pay-per-view. If McGregor can still sell 1.7 million against Poirier without a title on the line, without any trash talk. No trash talk. 1.6. Late 1.6 million. Sorry, not 1.7. I think maybe globally it was 1.7, but fair play 1.6 if that's the correct actual answer. Thank you for correcting me, you fucking nerd. But even still, no trash talk McGregor, 1.6. If he shit talked Poirier like Adesanya and Marvin did and they got in each other's face and got aggressive, he probably would have cracked 2 million. I never said that about T-Bow. Stop putting words in my mouth, you weirdo. Out you go. Guru, Pitbull versus McKee prediction. I'm going to go with... I'll go with Pitbull. I like McKee, though, but I'll go with Pitbull. I think he's just got a bit too much power for him. It's a bit too fast. And he's lower as well. So he's awkward to fight. He's like Josh Emmett, you know? A little bit awkward to get on. Thank you for the $10, Rose Sharma. I appreciate your $10. Don't you think the UFC models itself after the WWE, meaning they have no superstars so they can easily replace or out-negotiate any private contractors? Thank you for the $10, Rose Sharma. Let me dissect what you've just told me. They have no superstars so that they can easily replace or out-negotiate any private contractors. I guess so, but I don't think that's deliberate by them because you don't actually control who becomes a superstar. You know? You don't really go out there and say, this guy will never be a star. In fact, that sometimes makes them a star. Like, look at Nick Diaz. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a good point. There is actually some upside for the business heads of the UFC by doing that, knowing that they're going to get the money from ESPN anyway. But I don't know if they have much. If Adesanya was actually a massive star, I reckon he would still sell the pay-per-views that he would. But maybe that's a good point. But I don't know if they would be able to enforce that. And I don't think they'd want to enforce that either because, you know, they want to re-sign with ESPN. And if ESPN's had to round up all their pay-per-views to 500k every year, they're losing money and they're not going to want to re-sign with the UFC. So maybe it's some short-term business plan of someone at the top, but I really doubt that. But thank you for the $2. It's a good point. Same for the $10, sorry. More than 2. Jones versus Francis is overrated in terms of pay-per-view potential. I reckon it does 600K. I reckon it does 600K with Nate Diaz on the card as well. Why is Tavares a favorite against Akhmedov? Because he's got sick takedown defense and he's got great cardio, and Akhmedov's old and keeps gassing out. And Tavares puts a good pace on people, so that's why he's the favorite. He should be a favorite over Akhmedov, definitely. Guru, did you see that Dan Ige still had Ige on his nip? Yes. Don't know. I appreciate you. It's Dan Ige is the nickname that we're using. My brain isn't working today. I'm sorry. I keep messing up words. I don't know what's going on in my brain. I'm just have a cloudy fog in my head. Let us be real. Nate Diaz was the real star of 263. Yeah. I mean, his clip's got all the views. Man, that really sucks. Right, here's my pay-per-view in October. Tell me how many this sells in the chat. You ready? Where is it? No, here's my pay-per-view in November. How many does this sell? Okay, November pay-per-view, UFC 267. Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker 2. Co-main event, Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza 2. Feature fight, Leon Edwards versus Jorge Masvidal. 4th fight down, Mackenzie Dern versus Claudia Gadelha. Opener of the main card, Davison Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. How much? Brock Lesnar could have fought Albini and sold $1 million back then. True. Once you say your opinion 3 or 4 times, people, everyone has seen your comment. No need to repost it 50 times. We get it. True. It's a good point. Mods, get on it. Rory got robbed so they could set up Rory versus Ray Cooper. Oh, that's actually a good point. Maybe, yeah. That's actually a good point, yeah. 550K at best, 700K, 600K, 500K. You think it does more? Maybe. Maybe with Edwards, Masvidal. Masvidal does bring a lot. 700, 600. We'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe Adesanya's stock got lower because it was another boring fight, really. I mean, it was a good fight with amazing technical skill. Amazing technical striking skill shown by Israel Adesanya. But to the casual fans that take you from 500K to 1.5 million, they're switching off of Adesanya after that fight. I thought T-Bow won. That's silly of you. More than Colby would. McGregor Chake. There's just chucking that. And there's his name as well. McGregor changed the game. All these other people we call stars, like Colby and Izzy, who are bum. And no one says Colby's a star. And Izzy, who are bums, can't sell because they're wannabes. No, they need someone with a different personality and to sell pay-per-views. Yeah. Absolute domination. Please do the wanking raw noise. I don't have one of those noises. Don't act like that's something that I often do. McGregor changed the game. All these other people... Okay, you've said it again. That's it. You're out. Why are you spamming paragraphs? I think Ray Cooper missed weight, so he could clinch, press, whole fight. Okay. I don't call Colby a star. I call Colby the biggest name outside of Masvidal at welterweight that can generate pay-per-views. My opinion. Usman's there as well, though. Goo, did you hear Leon do the Leon noise when Nate cracked him? Leon noise, please. Nah. Nah. He kind of sounds like a sheep sometimes. How come you call Izzy boring but not Colby? Colby's kind of boring, but then again, he had a fun fight with Usman. The Woodley fight's pretty boring, though. No, I'm not saying. I never said that. I never said Colby blows my hair back with his amazing, entertaining performances. I never said that ever. He had a good fight with Usman, though. It was a great scrap. That was one of the best fights ever. 500K is fake news. It sold 700K. Check DN. Check DN. Okay, cool. Just DN. Everyone check DN. That's how we'll find out. Shut up, dude. This guy actually reveals the pay-per-view numbers for a lot of things and the TV listing numbers and stuff like that. How come I'm not a mod? I thought you loved me. Comsy comsa. McGregor Oliveira December pay-per-view. Oh, yeah, I've got that as well with Brandon Moreno versus Askar Askarov 2 as the co-main. But everything has to go correct for that to happen, which is annoying. Why would they risk? I'm sick of contender series favoritism. That's what I'm sick of. We get it. We get it, UFC. You want a contender series champion to validify the show. We fucking get it. Perez versus Askarov. Like, how is that earned at all? They'll give him a title shot if he wins as well. Chimaev has the potential. Maybe. You can't have a trash talker to sell pay-per-views anymore. It doesn't work anymore because you can tell they're trying too hard. They need a nice guy or a different character to sell. Wonderboy sells as champ. Maybe Wonderboy would sell as champ. I don't know if he would, though. He's too old. I think you need a savage. I think we need villains. We need evil. In my opinion. We need villains. We need evil. Every champion needs to be a heel, I feel like. Too many nice guys. And the Khabib era has made us value nice guys, but they're killing the company. It's all about humble this, humble that. We need villains, evil. Chimaev is that. Chimaev is exactly that. We need heels. That's what we need. And that's what the world needs right now as well, man. Let's be real. We need CM Punk. Okay, we might not need CM Punk, but maybe, listen, we'll chuck him on an Adesanya pay-per-view to see if he can get 500k from it. Who knows? Guru, did you see Wellington Turman's gyno in the weigh-ins? Insane. I did, but on both nips. So it could be a natural occurrence of gyno, but it is a disgusting amount of gyno. What do you know? If he loses, he's going to get cut from the UFC for good. Lol. I just don't know why Williams and Semmelsberger's on the fucking prelims. That doesn't make any sense. That could be a co-main event. Need Mayhem Miller? Maybe. Usman sells. Okay. He doesn't at all. Yuri is good. Okay. Usman sells with Masvidal as his opponent. That needs to be mentioned afterwards. Thank you for the $5, Rose Sharma. I would really love to see a McGregor-Holloway rematch at lightweight. Why is no one asking for this? Because Holloway's at featherweight and we want him to beat Volkanovski, I assume. When I say we, I mean the general fans of the sport. They kind of feel like he has unfinished business at featherweight right now. So, yeah, I don't know why he would go up to lightweight and ruin his chances. And plus, he's injured and he's signed to fight to Yair. So, and that's at featherweight, which means he can't just randomly go up to lightweight and fight McGregor. But thank you for the $5, dude. I appreciate your $5, good sir. Plus, Turban has heaps of acne. He does have heaps of acne. See how it's all coming together. Kevin Holland is the next star. I can't speak today. Next star. No, he's not. He has too many losses. I hate to say it, but he just genuinely has too many losses. Look at Kevin Holland. If Kevin Holland goes on an undefeated run towards the belt, I'd say he needs 5 wins. 2 wins to get him back in the mix of being jumped up. 1 to get him into the top 10. 1 to get him into the top 5 title elimination bout. He's already got 7 losses. I don't think he can be a massive star. He's an entertaining guy, don't get me wrong. But we've seen him lose too many times. Khabib isn't even humble. He's one of the biggest trash talkers in the sport. I know. We know. But that's the fake humbleness. So now everyone else has to live up to this standard that Khabib doesn't even live up to, according to Khabib fans. It's a problem. It's like a weird complex, you know. Look at Diaz's losses, don't matter. Yeah, but that's Nate Diaz, though. He beat McGregor. Tell me when Holland beats McGregor, and then I'll say that he might be able to be a star despite his losses. You know what I mean? The guy who just beat Calder... Okay, dude. First of all, he didn't beat her. It was a robbery. Usman sold with Burns, dude. He didn't. It was 500k on ESPN only with no worldwide. That means they rounded it up to 500k. They said 500k for Adesanya, but it was actually below 500k, so they round it up. Genuinely. No, you do. Dude, do you really think he sold 500,000 pay-per-view dollars? If they're close to 500,000, they round it up on ESPN Plus. I've told you about this before. Holland would KO McGregor. Okay. Cross promotion with one. They seem to be popular in Asia. No. They're on roids. Usman sells more than Adesanya. Yeah. Maybe. Listen, if Usman had Nate Diaz on his card, maybe he does do 600k. You never know. Colby dominates Usman next fight. Not true. I doubt it. Y'all remember when Conor said Floyd is only alive because they could only box and now calls Dustin a bitch for kicking and wrestling? Ironic, true. How much would this pay-per-view sell? Ben Askren versus Leon Edwards. It's the worst matchup you could have ever made for either of them. None, and I ban it from existing because of how stupid that matchup is. Ben Askren versus Leon Edwards. That would do like 50K. That what you literally listed it like you were going to list the best pay-per-view of all time, and it's the shittest thing I've ever seen. 600K worldwide for Adesanya. I know, that's terrible. That's terrible. Wasn't McGregor's 1.6 only ESPN Plus numbers? So we don't even know what the worldwide numbers were. That's where he said he made all of his money. Thank you for the £2, Dana Ferguson. Who wins Figgy versus Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Figueiredo's paid off by the mob. Thank you for the £2. I appreciate your £2. Read it all. I read it all in my head. It's all shit. Thank you for the £2, Dana Ferguson. Appreciate you. I'd say Figueiredo, of course. We need the lifeguard back. Yes, I think that's the case, yeah. We're selling so little pay-per-views, we need to reactivate Dmitry Smolyakov. 100. That's the answer. I didn't even think about that. How could I not even think about that? Who knows? Thank you for the $2, T. Holmes. Conor versus Holloway, stack it, we get 1.5. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And they wouldn't need to shit talk either because they're both loved. Man, we need a real change. You know what we need to do? Hey, Gaethje. Here's what we need to do. I need to take over the UFC, and I need to call a meeting of all the fighters and say, okay, can I have every top 5 fighter into the meeting room, please? Every top 5 fighter into the meeting room, please. Keep. I bop it down. They all come to the meeting room. Hey, Gaethje, get off your fat fucking ass and fight, you bitch, or you're out. That's what I'd say immediately. Hey, Colby Covington, if Usman ain't signed with you in the next week, get off your fucking ass and fight someone immediately now. Hey, Rakic and Projaska, you're fighting each other now. End of story. Hey, Paulo Costa, want to go live on the street with your new hair? Fuck off. That's all I'd say. And then that'll get the message through to all these other cunts. Pisses me off. Hey, Stipe, you only get so many title rematches. Time for a contender. Man, I'm pissed about this shit. These fuckers. Hey, Dan Hooker, not an old veteran for once. You know what I mean? McGregor versus Masvidal might be back if Conor loses. Yeah. Full Camp Mendez to the rescue. Yeah. In comes Full Camp Mendez. Respect for Guru for actually calling. Oh, shut up, dude. You fucking annoying prick. Ed Herman versus Mickey Gall on the same card sells 2 mil. It does. It does, yeah. If Mickey, I mean, they don't even have to, you know, if they just put the combo together, you know, it'll be fine. Thank you for the £2. I am the belt. However, unlike Izzy, Habib gets a lot more views. He does. I mean, Adesanya's Octagon interview got less than Moreno's, man. He's a flyweight. Get more than Moreno. Get more than Moreno. You know? Don't get less views than Moreno. Habib got fucking tens of millions. Don't get less views than Moreno, dude. Kyler Phillips, next star. It's an option. He is an option, and I think that should be invested in as well. 1, because he could be a star on his own, and 2, we can do joint promotion between him and O'Malley because they're friends. They're like really good friends. There's a lot of people in the Middle East. There are a lot of people in the Middle East. Keep the stream up just for that rant. Nah. Guru for head of the UFC. Am I wrong, or would I actually be a good owner? I feel like I make good cards, you know? And they're doable cards as well. And I would pay them more if it meant that they fucking took the fucking dangerous fights, in all honesty. Fuck, I'm sick of this shit. Ronnie Lawrence is a future champion. All right, fair play. He could be. Listen, Ronnie Lawrence, I haven't actually... How long since he's fought? I want to say he fought in March. I think he can be something, but he's just a bit... He's 29, so it's got to be kind of now. Get off your ass, dude. This is what annoys me, man. You're 29. Why are you resting since February? Get in there. Where is the next fight signed, man? We don't have time for this shit. I don't want you becoming champ at 32. If you become champ at 32, I'm going to want to get rid of you. God. Chavez Jr. missed weight against Silva. I know, he's a disgrace. PC culture has created a bubble in the UFC in which creating stars is hard to do now. People cannot be themselves anymore and can lyrics give generic answers. Yeah, I know. I know. Guru, you look like Josh Parisian's nephew. Thoughts? The handsome, heroic nephew with the lower BMI? I don't know. If Conor loses red panty night for RDA, another gimme fight like Cowboy. Okay. Do you think Turman should definitely be an underdog? Yes. I believe so. But with a guy no nips, I'm not too sure. So that's my excuse if he wins. Figgy Riggy, the Litty UFC. Everyone wants to hold on to their positions. Well, here's what I'm going to start doing. First day I own the UFC. The first day that I'm owner of the UFC. I say this. Hey, new clause, 6-month degrading of ranking clause. If you have not fought in 6 months, you will mandatorily move down in the rankings. Doesn't matter who you've beat underneath you. A person who has beaten you will move above you. If you have no injuries and you have not fought in 6 months, you will mandatorily degrade your ranking. Erode away your ranking. Not emperor, I meant owner. Guru, thoughts on Masvidal saying Edwards isn't a fighter? Masvidal's a pussy bitch, and I'm taking the BMF belt off of him and I'm making it a pussy-ass motherfucker belt. And until he wins, he's not going to be allowed to never leave that belt behind. True story. If Masvidal doesn't fight Edwards and I'm the owner of the UFC, I'm putting pussy-ass motherfucker on his belt, okay? And he's mandatorily wearing that until he fights Leon Edwards. MMA the Emperor of the UFC. Listen, man, it's a good title. I don't really care what people call me, so long as they call me the right thing. Otherwise, I'll kill them. But I don't really care what they call me. You know what I mean? Guru, do you ever go clubbing at night because you have the streams? No, not towards the lockdown, innit? But they're probably open right now. I ain't going clubbing. I'm fucking 22. I don't really want to go clubbing. Waste all my money. Fuck that shit, dude. Get robbed, risk being stabbed. I'm in London. I ain't trying to go out into the fucking grindy clubs. Fuck that shit. I get stabbed. Guru gonna get his ass beat. Well, then they're not gonna have a. I'll have my ass beat. They won't have a fucking job. They make the fucking choice. I don't give a fuck. You're not 22. I actually am 22. I am 22. Randy Brown versus Ponzi prediction. Ponzi, I'd say. I'd say Ponzi. Marvin Vittori is in the shits with the Sicilian Mafia. He was supposed to take a dive in round 4. Okay. You should make a video of your list of ideas the UFC should do and have your subs email it to Dana White and the UFC. That'll get ignored. Yeah. I need to become... Here's what needs to happen, okay? I need to become a big enough YouTube channel to where I am necessary for the success of the UFC. Do you understand? To where I can get someone 300,000 views on an interview just from my existence. I need to have power in the game, and then they will come to me for help. When their numbers are low, they will come to me. 100%. I need to be the first MMA channel on YouTube with 1 million subs. It will never happen because somehow I don't understand how people get subs. I'm not getting subs like other people. I feel like I do better than them, but they just fucking skyrocket in subs. But either way, eventually we'll take over. Dana White is the only butt of testosterone holding the UFC together right now. True. Imagine if DC was in charge. If DC was in charge of the UFC, Piotr Yan would have been sanctioned for his comment about the homeless man looking like Aljo. If you're one of the people that think DC would make a good owner, really consider that. Okay? Really consider that. If he was the owner of the UFC, Piotr Yan would have been punished for his comments about the homeless guy looking like Aljo. DC's a racist bitch. Fuck him. Keep dreaming from your mum's basement in your skid-marked underwear, Guru. Okay, one thing, dude. I'm on the top floor of my fucking house. Everything else is correct. Thank you for the $2, Hank Hill. Dana collabed with Nelk for the young fans. Didn't work. I mean, it worked a bit. It made him seem like a cool guy to them. And people do know Dana White more than they know certain UFC fighters. But it's just, I feel like it's helping his brand rather than the UFC's brand. Or, you know what I mean? But I guess Nelk helps out a bit. Thank you for the $2, Hank Hill. I appreciate your $2, good sir. And welcome to the Beanie Cult Sniff. Welcome back. You can now access these streams every weekday, uploaded afterwards, and a members-only stream every weekday, where it's just me and the members talking about some real hardcore MMA stuff without these commoners in here with us. They're fucking filthy peasants. Thank you very much for the membership. Link in the description below, £5 a month. Thank you for the $2 as well, Hank Hill. Guru, if you didn't hate blacks and Dagestanis, I don't. I just hate certain personality types, and they seem to sort of fall within the brackets of those two people. I like Kevin Holland. You know what I mean? It's not the case. I dislike certain personalities, and you're noticing a coincidence. That's all it is. Sean O'Malley getting veneers. I know. I forgot about that. Oh, no. I forgot O'Malley's getting veneers. You know. You dislike Khabib? Oh, that Caucasian. Sorry for being racist, dude. Fuck off. Look. I'm Khabib. Watch. I'm Khabib. We're the same people, dude. Shut the fuck up. I'm just more of a protruding jaw. That's it. Guru, could Tony Ferguson beat John Gunther? I say so. Maybe. 13-2. I know, dude. O'Malley getting veneers is just so dumb. Please, if you're on here and you're a fan of O'Malley and he knows of you, I know he has those little, he has like, if you're one of his people in his group that he has, where he actually, the Jobins or whatever they are, where he actually talks to people in person, please tell him to not get the veneers. Why are you even, let me see O'Malley's teeth. What is this new fucking trend of just, I need to fucking ruin myself? Where's O'Malley's teeth? There's no pictures of his teeth. They might be hideous. But not really, though. They're fine teeth. What the fuck, man? So weird. No fighter should do that. I know, it's fucking terrible. You're overweight, you lowlife. Okay, thank you. You're banned. See you later. Why get veneers? They're disgusting. It's just a weird thing. I mean, fair play, I can't sport. I have, like, kind of decent teeth, so I can't speak. Maybe he has hideous teeth. But, like, getting veneers is so dumb. You're just destroying your teeth. And you're paying 50 grand to do it. And they're going to fall out easier. They change the fucking weight of your jaw because they're bigger than your actual teeth. Like, how do you know he's getting veneers? Because his last podcast title is fucking Sugar's Veneers. And they talk about him wanting to get veneers. So that's how I know. Chicks like nice looking teeth. You know what chicks like, dude? You know what chicks like? World fucking champions, dude. Money in the bank, dude. That's what they like. They like nice looking teeth. Well, you've got a girlfriend and a son, O'Malley. How much more attention do you need from women at this point in your career? I don't understand the world, but it's okay. You know what? We're going to hell. Let's just do it. I say let's do it, actually. I actually changed my mind right now. 100 years, let's fucking go to fucking hell, dude. Let's everyone go to hell and let's wipe ourselves out from fucking idiocy. Let's do it. I don't care. Let's make it happen. I think it's his wife. I don't know. DC isn't PC. He went on Steven Crowder's show. He's all right, but no Dana. Yeah, but he's weird about the whole Aljo thing. That's a bit of a different situation. You're allowed to insult anyone, but not Aljo if he looks like someone else. No. One Malley doesn't want to be champ, dude. He just wants to be a star. The dude does drugs, gets fake teeth, and is talking about moving to Puerto Rico with the pools. I know he is talking about moving to Puerto Rico, but that's just for taxes, though. So that is a good business move if there actually is a good camp out there for him. But, man, dude, he's getting his kid veneers, too. Wait till the baby teeth come out, you know? Me constipated on the toilet. Hardest pushing 145 right here. Nice. You got to really channel it sometimes, you know? In hindsight, Chandler versus Oliveira selling 300k is actually decent. Too bad they're only invested in Chandler. Yeah, true. But I think Oliveira got a lot of good promotion, you know, him building up Tony Ferguson. I think that's like worth 100k buyers and like 100,000 followers for him, you know? Thank you for the £2 I'm the belt. O'Malley living that celebrity lifestyle. I know. It's a fucking problem. I just wish I could be I wish I could be the actual MMA guru, where the fighters actually come for me for help. Because there's such obvious steps you don't take for success, and they all seem to take the same fucking steps. So annoying. Thank you for the £2, dude. If my wife criticized my teeth, maybe just knock out hers. Okay, dude, calm down, please. To see these nuts. Good one, dude. Who would you want as co-main and feature fight for Conor and Charles? I'd want Moreno as the co-main because you could build with McGregor. You always want to put people that aren't massive stars on his card because you want to make the most of him sharing spotlight with them. So I'd put Moreno as the co-main of the McGregor card because you never know when McGregor's going to have his last fight, you know? Let's say McGregor beats Poirier and Oliveira KOs McGregor. Could be his last fight. But, you know, that's how it goes. Thank you for the $2, Chris Jackson. Will the real Korean zombie please stand up? I'm not too sure what that means. But thank you for the $2. I appreciate you. They don't put champions on McGregor card anymore, though. Because, and here's why you put Moreno on the card. Listen. Here's why you put Moreno on the card. The reason they don't put champions on the McGregor card is because they earn pay-per-view shares. Moreno has not yet earned pay-per-view shares. You pay him a flat million to be on the card. Flat million, okay? Now he's the champion. 1 million flat, like they did with Jan Blachowicz against Israel Adesanya. 1 million flat, and you say after this one, you earn pay-per-view shares. Once we invest in you on the McGregor card, then you get your pay-per-view shares. For now, flat 1 million. I'd say. And that's a good thing to do because Moreno doesn't earn pay-per-views yet. What a waste. It's not a waste. It's not a waste. He doesn't earn pay-per-view shares. You're going to be saving all the money that could have been going to him because he doesn't bring in that money, so he wouldn't have earned it anyway. Flat million. Fight Askar Askarov if he beats Chris D'Elia. Or what's his name? Alex Perez. I say Chris D'Elia. Alex Perez. That's not even close to the fucking name. Put it on that card. Futurama or Simpsons. Probably Simpsons. I like Futurama, but it just was never on as much as The Simpsons. I think it was on a little bit later when I was younger because it was a bit more rude, you know what I'm saying? But I had a wank over the fucking Cyclops girl a couple times. Aljo should be pound for pound above Bam Moreno. What the fuck? Okay, calm down, please. Sean Brady versus Chimaev is a championship fight in 2022. Stop rigging it. I think Kevin Lee's going to beat Sean Brady, maybe. I think he's got a chance, man. These lightweights are good at fighting. And welterweights, you know. Yeah. Actually, all these pretty boys fail to realize that most women like an unkept, rough kind of look. Like Chris D'Elia. Okay, that's where I read Chris D'Elia. Now, obviously, Chris was a bit of a sex addict, but looking a bit rugged with long, wavy hair. Okay, I don't know if that's true, but you know. Guru, thoughts on marriage? My girl was asking me to quit watching MMA Guru at midnight here in India. I told her to get the fuck out of my room, and I now ended up wanking. Well, isn't it a shared room if it's your wife or your girlfriend? Are you in separate bedrooms in your own fucking house? Get out of my room, ma'am! Imagine telling your girlfriend to get out of your room and go back to hers. You guys in separate rooms? That's weird. But anyway, I'd say don't get married. There's not point. Or get married, just don't involve anything else. Just have the ceremony, set it up yourself, book the venue yourself, have one of your friends do the fucking thing, invite all your family, and tell everyone to call you husband and wife. You don't need to get anyone else involved. No contracts, no paperwork, no government, no religion. Just fucking book the venue. Tell your friend to do the ceremony if he can. Look up how to on the internet. I'm sure there's a way how. Get all the people there and just tell everyone to call you husband and wife and call each other husband and wife. You don't need no fucking paperwork for it. If TKZ didn't have to do 2 years military work in Korea, you'd think he'd be doing a lot better. Indeed. True. And if she has a problem with that way of marrying, the only reason she wanted to marry was for the paperwork. True. If you can still give her the moment of her in a dress and all of her family crying as she walks down the fucking aisle and you confess love to each other, and she doesn't want that because it's not the correct way, then all she wants is the paperwork. So that's how you tell. That's my opinion anyway. Get married for taxes. Yeah, maybe as well. Yeah, that's a good point with the taxes, but fuck that, man. Fuck off. Just get money and then get married. Who's worrying about taxes? Only rich people should get married. Actually, I don't know about that one. That kind of secludes a lot of people. I don't know. Just do whatever the fuck you want or kill yourself. That's included in whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. Just do whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck. Indian guys have to do a big family thing. Don't fucking move. Here's what people should start. I don't know. Let's stop talking about this. No more. I can't think. I've said so much and it's probably incorrect. We need Colby to show up to ATT and shave Dustin's head. Okay. Yeah, cool. I like Wonderboy Burns as co-main for McNuggets Poirier. It's a good co-main event because it's a title elimination bout, so it'd be good to promote Wonderboy if he is going to get a title shot afterwards, you know. They tried to build Chandler by putting him on Connor's card and he still can't sell. 300k is all right. Yuri Prohaska and Mikhail Pahea can be the next stars, but they need to learn English, bruv. Yuri has learned a bit of English. Mikhail Pahea knows a little. Mikhail Pahea knows Anthony Page, go fight. Come on, 3-week fight. That's all he knows, but he'll get there. Soon he'll start learning about colors and shapes, and then he'll have all of it. Guru, how good was bald Poirier compared to now? He was alright, but he was a bit more chinny. You get me, fam? I don't know. If you're a handyman with a good body, it's even better. That's the ideal here in Sweden, at least. Okay, let's stop talking about this shit. How many pay-per-view buys does Charles versus Conor do in Brazil? If McGregor's coming off a fucking wicked KO win off of Poirier, in Brazil, I don't know, I can do 1.7 again, in all honesty. I think just the fact that Oliveira doesn't speak English will ruin the potential of like shit talking and stuff like that. And the fact that it's in Brazil won't mean anything if McGregor's not talking shit. So I think he'll do the same 1.6, 1.7, especially if McGregor's got stock back for winning, you know. Guru Gibb was bit, and it's for the title as well. The title adds a lot of pay-per-views for McGregor, so I'd say around the same as the Poirier one. When Guru gives life advice, please do the exact opposite of whatever he's saying. Yeah, and don't listen to EAZ909 because he can't even spell advice. Oliveira is learning English, dude. Okay, so he can say, happy to be here, when McGregor's shit-talking his family. Okay, cool. Your mom's going to be begging for a life. Happy to be here. Very ready, man. I'm ready. I'm going to fucking end your fucking bloodline, yeah? Earwings. Crazy. Happy to be here. Okay, it's not going to sell that way, you know what I mean? Ion Kutalaba will be fighting Devin Clark in September 18th. I know, I've seen. Surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. The king is back. Masvidal versus Nick Diaz for BMF and Nate versus McGregor 3 would do massive numbers, but Conor won't be co-main, yeah. I've noticed that 20 to 25-year-old American guys are so fucking childish, and they look like little kids too. It's weird. Like the way they talk and act, it's like they never interact with an adult. Yeah, you need to get into... I think there should be like a... You know how some countries have mandatory military service? I think there should be mandatory labor, just so you know what it's like, you know what I mean? Get your hands dirty a bit. That's what I did. Straight to fucking laboring when I got out of school. But whatever. McGregor losing, then retiring. Guru, is Marty on steroids? His fight cycle is kind of shady, and whatever Colby accuses of him sounds true. I know. He is on roids, yeah. Yeah, he is. We know it. I'm just waiting for more dates to make a video about it, but we'll see. Only draws in history of the UFC are McGregor, Brock Lesnar, and Ronda Rousey. No one else has ever been a draw. Yeah, they are draws, but there's levels of draw. You know what I mean? Khabib was a draw, but he's not that fucking international fucking superstar kind of draw. Minecraft has ruined American youth. Okay. I think Minecraft might have helped in terms of survival. Minecraft taught me a lot of things about ingots and cooking metals and making things. You know what I mean? Feeding animals, creating more animals from 2 animals. You know what I mean? It's actually farming. Minecraft's actually a pretty good instructional tool. Guru, is Ryan Hall going to win his fight at 264? No. Guru, ban people? No. Sup, Guru, do you respect more plates, more dates? I do respect him. Ban W. Shut up, dude. You're banned, actually. There you go. The only 2 draws in MMA is Conor and Khabib are far second. Well, no, that's not true. Khabib is, if you're talking about right now, then maybe, but Khabib isn't even active right now, so. Khabib didn't really sell. He's got a big value name, though. You've got to give that to Khabib. Even if he doesn't sell, he still gets the fucking views. Like, if you look at Khabib's retirement interview, I think it got like 20 million views. Maybe more. 12 million. Fucking crazy. No, that wasn't even it. 22 million is how many fucking views it got, announcing his retirement. That's crazy amount of views. Now, because of the retirement in the cage, it's going to get bonus views. Like, if the title says Conor McGregor announces retirement, it's going to fucking boost up the views a little bit, you know what I mean? But Khabib has the most fucking viewed Octagon interview because of his retirement. Good for him. Me. Guru ban people? Nay. Masvidal's a draw. He is, but if he's winning, he is. Because here's the thing. Masvidal was like a cool character when he wins. Now when he says things, you're like, shut up, you bitch. You know what I mean? That's the problem with Masvidal. He has an aura around him when he's on a win streak that he doesn't maintain when he's lost a fight or 2. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, yeah, we watched you get held against a cage. How much of a BMF are you? Guru, why is Moreno being a nice guy a problem? It's not a problem. He can still sell pay-per-views. He might even sell more pay-per-views than Figueiredo. I just fucking hate it. My opinion. It's not that he's a nice guy, man. You can be a nice guy. I don't mind if you're a nice guy. It's like other fighters are degrading Moreno's chances at being a star by making him seem like a little baby. You know what I mean? Like, every time I see a video, it's like, belt cheers, Moreno. Bing! Ha! You know what I mean? Like, I like that. He has got an edge to him as well, where he's a bit meaner. But I don't like the way the other fighters are treating him like he's their fucking baby cousin or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Moreno, oh, come here. Oh, you're just a nice little baby Moreno. Like, he's a man. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's all I got to say about it. I just don't like that kind of stuff. Like, that's all. Because he weighs the least. Yeah, but there's levels. You know, you can be nice to Moreno and have nice backstage engagements, but they're treating him like a child when he's a fucking adult. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, thank you for the £2. I am the belt. Imagine someone with Conor's pay-per-views and Khabib's views. That would be Conor. But yes, that would be amazing to have. He's a baby. Okay. Guru has a crush on Moreno. No, I don't have a crush. I just know that he's being treated like a child, but he's literally 27. So it just must be shit for him, and it just doesn't look good from the outside, you know. Or Figueiredo before losing by submission. Yeah, exactly. Guru, Holland IG post about Costa. Have you seen it? No. I'll check it out. Holland's eye. Okay. What the fuck? What in the world is going on here? He blocked me or I would tag him. I mean, He does need a hair transplant because he is balding. Trust me, if Paulo Costa slicked his hair back with a comb, you would notice that he's getting a hair transplant. But I don't know. I just think that's such a weird thing to do. It looks like a pomegranate on his fucking head. Like, oh well, though. Good for him getting a hair transplant, I guess. Do what he wants with his life. Take away from his fucking fighting career. Can't train for weeks in the middle of his fucking highly ranked. Why not wait, dude? You're balding. We all know. Why not wait a year or two? I actually don't understand what they're doing, man. The decisions that people make as like the best in their fucking field of work is so dumb. Surely there's a manager saying, hey, Costa, you've actually got hair. It's a little bit thin, but like you've gone out to your fight with Oluwale Bangbo's bald and you had no problems fighting bald with a shaved head. So shave it off and then like get a fucking hair transplant once you've made your millions and get a really good one. Don't take months out of your training in the fucking most important part of your career, where if you lose, you're going to fade off into nothingness. And if you win, you're right back in the mix. Fig going to be too short for bantamweight? Yeah, maybe. Paulo Mayweather, yeah. Well, MMA fighters aren't the brightest now, are they? Yeah, but where is the bright person? You look good and you feel good. You do good, Guru. Get it straight. But he shaved his head. He's fought bald many times. Whatever, though. Guru, what do you reckon Nick Newell does with his spare glove? He probably donates it or something. Or he has like a jab-only sparring session with his teammates. Something like that, I'd assume. Thank you for bringing that message up. Do you think Dana could submit Brandon? Moreno? I doubt it, but he probably could get him into like a nasty guillotine. Guru Gibb was beating up that Taylor guy. Yeah, Gibb clearly beat the Taylor Holden guy. And also that he got overturned to a win, didn't it? So it's not even a robbery anymore. Hopefully Rory's gets overturned. But that's now a win for Anise on Gibb. I really want to see how many that sold in terms of pay-per-views. Imagine if that sold more than Adesanya. That would be disgraceful. Why would you get veneers as a fighter? Because they're pussy cucks. Here's the thing. If my wife... I don't get that, man. Maybe it's just... Maybe I need to understand the world that I'm in. Maybe everyone's just fucking adulterating around. Maybe I'm old school with my mentality. But these people have girlfriends and they're getting like 50K for a whole new set of teeth. Like you have a girlfriend that you'll have kids with, that you're planning on spending the rest of your life with, that you post Valentine's posts with, and you're still needing to improve the way you look. Surely once you have all of that, you don't need to improve the way you look because you're kind of fine because you've got it all. It's weird, but whatever though. Dude just needs to brush his teeth for the first time. I know. McGregor speaks so weird with his veneers. I haven't heard him speak yet, but yeah, people do change the way they speak with veneers. It's true. McGregor, Guru, remember when I thought of chuck my brains away, Liddell, yeah. Is Piotr Yan a 135 Leon with more power for his size? They both strike. There's not really much else of a comparison, but they both take their time, I guess. So yeah, I guess you could say that. It's a very vague comparison, but okay. All the new contenders are divas, as if people outside the MMA world know them. True. Guru, why isn't the title Max beat his wife? I'm saving that for next week when Garn versus Volkov's the card, because I'm not going to get any views otherwise. Both like clinch breaks. Yeah, I guess so, actually. Maybe there's a bit more of a comparison than I assumed. Yeah. Figueiredo versus Logan Paul. Who wins in a fight? Logan Paul, probably. Once Figueiredo gets paid off by the mob. Anyway. Stewie impression. Brian. Lewis. Guru, best physique at 155 and 170. I don't. Mikel Pereira maybe at 170 or Leon Edwards. One of them two. Who else is there at 170? Or now I'm at 155. 155 best physique. Probably right Chandler. I'm looking at the rankings. Maybe shit, I don't know. Anyone else? Well, I don't really want to fucking answer these questions. Who has the best physique at lightweight? I'm just looking at the rankings. Shit, lightweight's a bit of a pathetic division for physiques. Anyway. Dober. Oh, yeah, Dober, probably. Usman. Yeah, but physique head shape included. No way you'd want that head shape, dude. Gay question. I know, but like, physique just as in like abs and torso then. Because I'm thinking about everything. Dober's got the legs. Like, Usman's got no leg genetics at all. His head shape is absolutely abominable. But maybe just abs and torso-wise, Usman is up there. But I don't know. Guru, at the end of one of the rounds, Taylor was getting tired. Teed off on Taylor's mom and friends. Girls were screaming, Taylor, you got this. Gib turned at them and said, fuck you bitches, I'm piecing them up. Okay. All right, then. I don't even think that happened, but cool. Alexander Hernandez is ripped. Yeah, but HGH. He's got a HGH gut. But yeah. I want John Jones's legs. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Alex Hernandez is ripped. Okay. Usman has a thick upper body and small legs. That's perfect for MMA. Not really. It's perfect if you're like a wrestler, because then people won't want to leg kick you. But having thin legs is not perfect for MMA when calf kicks are fucking running rampant on the sport. You know what I mean? Moreno is a little weird fuck. Little weeb wannabe. Never been more cringed out watching and embedded. Okay, calm down. Moreno's a nice guy. I'm just saying I want a side of a savage to him. You know? I feel like if... Here's my point about Moreno. Figueiredo could be nice and haha with his friends and my family and hey Israel, let's celebrate the belt together. Look, we're both champs. And if Yan came up to him and went, you do not, you come up, I kill you at 135. And then Figueiredo would switch it to, what'd you say, bitch? And get in his face and they'd have to be separated and he'd want to get him. I feel like if someone shit talked Moreno to his face, he'd be like, ha ha, you're so silly, man. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? Like it's, like, I need a little bit of a switch to like, oh, he's actually still a savage. You know what I mean? Like, fair play, he's nice. But backstage persona-wise, I need a switch. I need a switch of, what do you say, bitch? That's what I need. I need a what do you say, bitch? Mexican McLovin. And I like Moreno, though. I just need, I want to see him have some animosity. You know what I mean? Animosity makes... It made the Vettori Adesanya fight interesting. I hated the Vettori Adesanya fight. As soon as I saw the press conference, I was all in. All in. MPMD will say it's African genetics. He said Yoel is natty. He didn't say Yoel is natty. He said he kept good physique, so it's a likely scenario that he could be natty. Unpopular opinion, Prime Rory destroys Usman. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not now, Usman, but 2 days ago, Usman, maybe. Yeah. But to be fair, Yoel is consistently, like, does Yoel have any injection marks over his abs or deltoids? Does Yoel's head shape changed in his career? Yoel's been, like, exactly the same. Like, I actually feel like Yoel probably isn't on roids. You know what I mean? He did say Yoel is natty. No, he said he's likely to be natty. He obviously doesn't know the actual answer. But, like, I reckon Yoel probably is natty, in all honesty. His head shape hasn't changed. He hasn't changed in skill, really. He's kept the same amount of explosivity, really, as well. He's kept it later into his career, which is a good sign that you're natty, because otherwise you'd start fluctuating a little bit. Maybe when he was a kid, he might have had some stuff put in him, but I don't know. Yair beats Giga easy. Okay. He's definitely used roids before. Maybe. But, you know, he's consistently the same, is what I'm saying. But with Usman, it's just head shape changing, abs getting fucking injection marks, like completely perpendicular to each other on there. Injection marks perfectly following the curve of his rear deltoid, which is the key ingestion site for HGH. Like, with Usman, there's no defense whatsoever. He's definitely on roids, but, you know, He said Costa's likely on gear. Yes, because Costa has pictures of him blowing up to like fat looking and then immediately getting back to shredded afterwards. Acne all over Usman, yeah. Father caught being a corrupt pharmacist. Brother having pathetic genetics, even though he's in the same family. It's just one of them kind of things where it's like guaranteed Usman's on roids, but you know. Why don't other UFC champions offer Mercedes to people who murder women? Because they're not humble enough, like Khabib. Guru, when you think about it, the death of Europe will benefit Europe once again. Everyone else is breeding like rats, but the average European man and woman is increasing both in height, looks. Yeah, but like, we'll die out though. But let's not talk about that. It's too true. Impression of Chandler saying there's a new king in the lightweight division. I don't know. Beat me if you can. It was like a really, he really strained out that me. Beat me if you can. See you at the top. See you on the canvas. That was such a good line, though. I liked that, man. I literally liked that from Chandler. People called that cringe. That was a great little call out that he had. Especially to... It's not about the call out that he had. It's the way he composed himself to pull that off after fucking winning the biggest fight of his entire life. You know what I mean? In devastating fashion. If you can. See you on the canvas. Leon Noyes. That's what Leon does. Yeah. So, Leon, we've heard you had a training camp down in Liverpool for this training camp. How's it going? Yeah, it's a great one, you know. So, you know, it's gonna be a great fight. Miles Jury imitation. Okay, stop being Welsh. Don't you call me Welsh, you fucking stupid bastard, you. Oh, it's lovely, so it is. That until impression. All right, then, I'll do it. So how was Usman's father helping him when he just got out of jail after a fucking decade in jail, mate? Because you can give people a fucking ride when they're younger. Like when Usman's fucking 21 or 22 in the prime of his wrestling career, mate. You fucking stupid prick. He spent 10 years in jail, mate, but he can sort him out beforehand when he's already a fucking adult. It's not like Usman was 10 when his dad went to jail, you dumb fuck. Jesus. Have you gotten the vaccine? No, I'd never take that away from an old person in another country that needs it. And that's the only reason. Just because I'm such a good person. Sounds like fucking Darren, mate. I got stabbed in my backpack. Is Askarov a savage? Him doing the Muhammad Ali taunt at the end of the Benavidez fight was funny, and his face-offs are always intense. Maybe, and there's beef between him and Moreno. A controversial draw. So, maybe there could be some beef. I just hope he beats Perez, because if he beats Perez, it actually will anticipate a big fight with him and Moreno. You know what I'm saying? I got stabbed in my backpack. Yeah, mate, yeah. Lucky I had my backpack on because he was stabbing me. I fucking fraud, chicken and a He was talking about African genetics in the Francis video, though. Yeah, but Francis Ngannou is not on roids. There's no clear evidence that he's on roids. He brings up fucking Eastern European genetics as well. There's different genetics for different things. Kevin Lee might just head kick Sean Brady like he did to Gillespie. All right, mate, yeah. Leon talking to Angela Hill impression. Nah, I can't just switch him up like that. It will just ruin both of them. Yoel gasses when he puts a high pace. Usman doesn't gas. Usually there is a trade-off with power and cardio. Yeah, but Usman doesn't run at all, though, so it makes sense that he doesn't gas out whatsoever. And he has really bad joints. So it also makes sense. But then again, having bad joints despite no injury on the joints that Usman has is another clear side effect of taking HGH. You can look it up. But, you know, it's one of the situations. I tweeted, considered jogging to Rook Martinez, and he replied, never heard of that. He wins this weekend then. Based on that response, he wins. When Bisping writes the happy face emoji instead of smiley face, he writes, okay. Good one, dude. Karen Bryant impression. trying to make my neck all fucking disgusting, but I can't. I'm too young. I don't know, but Karen Bryant's neck weirds me out, man. You know, I think Karen Bryant has... have you seen the Simpsons episode where the guy on the news is talking and he goes, wow, and all his face falls off? And he, like, pins it back with, like, a clip? Karen Bryant's neck is weird. I feel like she's got her head clipped back. That's all I feel like. I like Karen Bryant, though, and she's hot, and I would smash for her age, but, like... And I feel like she's got, like, something holding up all of this. There's no way that's natural aging, you know? But she had it, though. She had it, though. She got that thing, you know? The raw kind of thing. Me. That's the Simpsons movie. Okay. She reminds me of Edgar from Men in Black. Okay. Most suspect physique from change by Ngannou by far. Most suspect physique change Ngannou by far. True story. If you look at Ngannou when he was younger. You know, though. Who knows? How many pay-per-views did UFC 249 sell? I don't know. I don't even know what card that was. 249. 248 was Adesanya versus someone. I'd say Romero. 247 was Reyes versus Jones. So 249 would have been Ferguson and Gaethje. Right? That was the order. Thank you for the $5 sniff. You're going to meet Karen Bryant one day and feel like a douche for talking about her melting face. Not her face, her neck. I say her neck. I'm not going to feel like a douche. I am going to feel like a douche. But I'm young and making mistakes with my silly young brain. You know what I mean? She wouldn't know about that. I'm sorry. I'm going to be old one day and I hope people ridicule me. I'll kill myself if they do and make them feel bad for it. But, you know, that's what I'd love to do. If I was old, I'd love to blame someone horrible. You know, just for no reason. Just like if I'm old and I'm just planning on ending it all anyway, I'll just leave a note saying it was your fault, bitch. And it wasn't even theirs. Just to let them live with that fucking guilt. Thank you for the $5 sniff. I appreciate your $5, good sir. Thoughts on Rod Tang? Good, but on roids. Could have got some neck. Yee. Do a video about roided UFC fighters. Enchanté. Maybe. Ngannou impression. I want to do the right, you know. Guru Hasbulla impression. That's Hasbulla. Rob Font versus Figgy at bantamweight. Rob Font probably puts him away with a jab. Let's be real. If Moreno can do it with a set-up jab, Font's jab puts away Figueiredo. To beat Font, you've got to have good dips, like Piotr Yan. Dip feels, you know what I mean? Or you've got to have great wrestling like Aljo. Or Sandhagen have the range to compete with him. So those perfectly all of the people above him, unfortunately for Rob Font. Thoughts on Abdu singing video? I'm not too sure. MMA holes are cringe, but I watched one of their streams and couldn't continue from the cringe level and watched another stream again. Dude, you think they're cringe? What is cringe about pressing a fucking button every 10 seconds that makes everything go crazy? Ignite the carnage! Ejaculate the carnage! So you're saying Fig has no chance at bantamweight? No. I'm saying he would beat Cody Garbrandt, maybe. There's a chance. I say he could maybe catch TJ Dillashaw. But he's been fucking paid off. Let's be real, man. That was not Figueiredo in his last fight. And fair play, it could have been due to the weight cut. But he had food poisoning last time and had the worst weight cut of his career. So, I don't know, mate. Impression of Paul Craig and Darren Till arguing at a press conference. He's funny. He's a funny guy. He's funny. Explain how I'm funny. You're just funny. You're a funny guy. I like you. He had a brutal weight cut, bro. Okay. But he did that every time. Shut up. Whittaker won't win a title shot. Okay. Waited in with 2 minutes. Yeah. Guru, you need to learn some science. This isn't Captain America where you inject... What was that? Where you inject someone once for life. Lol, you keep on taking roids. Yes, but once you've given them the dose once, they know how to do it. Once you show someone something once, they don't need to be shown every weekend for the rest of their fucking life. You moron. I like how you formulated that as a gotcha. Like John Jones. Oh, how do I take picos? Like he's sitting there wondering that shit. They know what they're doing, dude. They're the athletes. They're the actual experts in the roids. Jesus. My Yorkshire accent. Talk about garlic bread and going down to the pub with the lads and watching the footy. All right. Yorkshire accent and talk about garlic bread and going down to the pub with the lads watching the footy. Hey up. Let's go. I've actually been watching a guy from Yorkshire on YouTube. Have you seen Rate My Takeaway? I've been watching some of his videos recently. Hey up. How's it going? Time for Rate My Takeaway. How does Usman's dad keep providing him roids from jail? He doesn't. Once you know what to take, you can get them. His dad is also no longer in jail. What do you know? His dad got out just in time for the Burns fight, where he looked better than ever. Anyway, all good. Once you know what to take, you don't need to fucking consistently take them. They're legal roids behind the counter if you can get away with taking them. You seriously think that Usman's dad is the fucking emperor of the dark underworld of steroid taking? You don't think Usman can find anyone else through Ali Abdulaziz? Coolest accent in England. It's a great accent up Yorkshire. Games you love, but fights are scored based on rounds and Max got no 10-8. Shut up. We're not even talking about that. If anyone's in here talking about Holloway beating Volkanovski, just shut. Don't even talk to him. We're done with those fucks. Your Jamaican accent is the best, I think. Thank you, man. Usman's dad invented the roids. Fair play, man, you know. Liam Gallagher impression. Liam Gallagher. I just don't like him, bro. He's got that kind of voice down there, man. I just don't like me, brother. I don't know. He's got a weird voice. He's not really. He's got a mongrel accent, kind of. He's switched it up a bit. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The best man. Yeah. Max was robbed. You poofter. Okay. Piotr Yan's Twitter. I've already been over Piotr Yan's Twitter. Good swar. Piotr Yan. Piotr. Piotr. That's true. O'Malley quit to it. That's actually... I know I've just watched it again, but like... That's true. He did quit to back of the headshots. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I love Yan, man. He's actually got receipts on everyone. And they call off the fight. Oh, dear. 10-7 Yan. What the fuck? That's a 10-0. Jesus, man. That's good stuff. That was an amateur fight, though. Grange TV. Welcome back to Grange TV. Great Jamaican accent impression, man. Thank you. You're the one who says it's Usman's dad, so I want to know who gives it to Usman from jail. Because Usman's dad works in an industry with other people in as well, you stupid man. Do you not understand the way and thing? You're ass in a thing, man. Bomba. If his dad be doing a fucking corrupt pharmacy, who do you think he give the rights to? You think he just give it to his son, Usman? Or do you think he sell it to the black market? He been caught red-handed selling the rugs to the fucking black market, you know. He's selling them to them. He's selling it to the right provider. That's why he get caught out. And the big things and that. Me chop your hand off with my machete. That means hello in Jamaican. Hey, me chop your hand off with my machete. That's actually hello. Is this Pirates of the Caribbean? No. Hooker circle him right impression. No. Yan had it right when he said Aljo was crawling around the octagon like a bitch. True. England 0-0 Scotland. What? You know what? My family's downstairs watching that and they have been for 2 hours. Oh, why would people watch it, man? You're actually correct. I don't know why people watch football. Jesus. Minecraft taught me to scrap with skeletons. Minecraft taught me to kill squid. I love it. Don't have to complain about plastic being in the water if there's no fish. Am I right? What happens when Whittaker loses? Who's next? That's hang on. I might pick Whittaker. Guys. What division really needs some time right now? If Adesanya beats Whittaker, he can't go up to light heavyweight. He can't, because they'll have to give it to Yuri Prohaska. So he's going to be out for a whole year. They need a trilogy at middleweight. They really badly need a trilogy at middleweight. Who is the most likable UFC champ right now? It's between Ngannou and Blachowicz, IMO. In your opinion, you're correct, man. You're fascinating. Yeah, I guess so. Ngannou, Blachowicz. Well, Moreno's in the mix, though. Moreno's likable. If Izzy loses, he will fall off, yeah. And also, let's not forget, for a second, yeah, Ngannou's only likable because he got his shit handed to him against Stipe. Let's be real for a second here, okay? Ngannou's only likable because he was fighting Stipe the second time. Let's be real, dude. Ngannou was an arrogant cunt. He's not like a naturally nice, humble guy. How can anyone dislike Ngannou? He was forced to change because he got his shit pushed in by Stipe the first time. Let's be real, dude. He was an arrogant prick before. Look at Rogan's IG. Okay. Hogan! Oh, unbelievable. Joe Rogan's Instagram. It's Joe Rogan and Jean-Jacques Machado. Okay. Throwback to the late 90s when I started training with the great and powerful Jean-Jacques Machado. Jesus, his head looks so weird there. What else do you want me to look at? Check Aljo's cringe Twitter. Okay. No, I've already seen it. I just can guess that it's cringy. Hooker circling right. If you stand up, I'll defend this land, no matter what the cost may be. Oh, wait right there. I'm circling to you, my friend. Right into the overhand. Oh, fucking hell. Don't start the Rohan shit. Not funny. Shields must be broken. Shields must be broken. Shields will be shaken. A good day, a red day, and the sun rises. Guru, you hate Usman so much that you have novel of lies of every scenario. What is a lie about him having injection marks perfectly following the rear deltoid of his body, which is the main ingestion site for HGH, and also has parallel and perpendicular injection marks all over his fucking stomach, which is another key ingestion site for HGH, and also his head shape has grown, and also his dad is literally a corrupt fucking pharmacist, and his brother has shit genetics, but he has absolutely perfect genetics. What is a lie about any of that, you mong? God, you should be put down. On a real, man. Take you outside, right round the back, and fucking yee-hoo, brother. Put you down. Who cares about you? You're such a little mong. He's a bum and a dosser. Okay. Usman on roids. Okay. If Conor was taking the same roids as Usman, how successful will he be? I don't know. A lot of Conor's brand is having a good head shape, so he might have fucking changed it, and he wouldn't have been famous. You never know. Guru, your family members fat like you? No, actually, they're not. I'm actually one of the bigger ones. If Conor was taking the same roids as Usman, okay, I've already read it. I know he uploaded a John Jones video. I seen it. Masvidal acting like he's above Edwards. Wow. 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 You're my dog. Wow. Who's that guy's name again with the weird nose in America? Wow. You're my dog. Wow. Oh, Owen Wilson. I like him. He's actually a good actor. Wow. Wow. Do you think Ngannou will come out? I don't know. I don't think he's gay. Owen Wilson, yeah. You're my dog, my compadre. Wow. Why do you hate the Nigerians so much? Mike Perry's my third favorite fighter. Ha, cornered you now, bitch. I don't hate Nigerians, dude. I genuinely don't. And if someone was actually a fighter out of Nigeria, I wouldn't hate them either. I don't have any problem. They're on roids. They're all, what do you know? They're from the richest backgrounds as well. Even though they're from Nigeria. Okay? Even though they're from Nigeria. Israel had servants. Israel Adesanya had a personal bathing servant until he was 8 years of age. Usman had chalices in his house. Chalices! Forget about struggling money for food and water. They were spending money on useless fucking cups to put on their fucking fireplace. Not in Ghana. I never accuse Ngannou of roids. I never accuse Ngannou of roids. I actually never do that. God. Usman Adesanya are filthy rich Nigerians. Filthy rich. Jesus. They have access to things, okay? They're richer than like fucking 99% of American fighters outside of Sage Northcutt, maybe. Duplessis is the real African in the UFC. Okay, calm down. Guru has someone who grooms his stool. Know what that means. So what, they're rich? I know people use it as like they can't get access to roids because they're from Nigeria, but they're literally the fucking richest people there, and they don't even live there. So they're basically not Nigerian. Let's be fucking real, dude. They are ethnically, but so is fucking Aljamain Sterling, technically. But he's not called Nigerian. Stop hating on coloured fighters. It's not a good look. White is a colour. White is a colour, bitch. There's no coloured thing. You're weirder. Stop spamming, Jake Ramirez. Okay. Guru, who is your favourite fighter? Vicente Luque. Or Yuri Praska right now. Yuri Praska or Vicente Luque. Yeah. Or Yan, Piotr Yan. Or Davison. Davison slipped off the... Davison's off the mix. I mean... what's next for the Beverly Hills Ninja? Dude looked good in his last fight. Hyped to see him get a win. Seems like a genuine good dude. Yeah, he seems like he has a bit of autism as well, but I like it. I like a little bit of tism. I think he should be on the 266 prelims, and I'd put him against someone like a, what's his name? Cuban Missile. Julian Marquez, maybe. Or like if they, they haven't cut Sam Alvey yet. So maybe Sam Alvey. I don't know. Guru saying some risky shit. What did I say? What did I just say that was risky? White is a colour? Was that it? I don't know. Nothing wrong with a touch of autism, indeed. Oh, autism. I have a bit of autism. It's necessary. Super necessary. Overall record for main events in 2021, like 7 and 9. Oi! I want to have I have a bone to pick with someone. There's a guy who used to list all of my stats. The moment I start doing good and getting positive on main card picks and prelim picks, he stopped listing them. I'm sick of that prick, and I'm going to start deleting his comments. He only posts it if I get it wrong. He's acting like he's keeping track of all of the cards. He's now completely given up on calling main card numbers out because I'm getting them right. I started getting main cards way more correct, and it's completely overtaken the losses on the main cards that I've got. And he just completely stopped fucking listing it. He just only lists the thing I'm doing bad at and acts like he's just keeping track neutrally. Fuck him. I don't even think he's correct either, because I swear I was even the other day. And now I'm like 2 behind somehow with one event. Nelk represents the death of comedy. Okay. What is the issue with roids? I don't know, dude. If you can get away with roids under current rules, it would be dumb not to use it if administered safely, because that only benefits people who are rich enough to have the roids available to get away with passing those tests. You idiot. That's really your actual counter argument to that? What's the issue with roids if you can get away with it? Because only filthy rich people can afford the roids to get away with it. And it would completely benefit them over people from other backgrounds that don't have access to those. Jesus, man. That's your defense? What's wrong with roids? That's how you know I've won. That's how you know they're on roids. The fact that the argument back is, what's wrong with them? Jesus. Kevin, mark your band. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. Chin check yourself right now on stream so we can see if you're a glassjaw bum or not. Jake, ban Kevin for a high five. Okay. Have you ever been 100% right on a card? Yes. If you think Bobby Green beat Thiago Moises, then yes, I have been. And thank you very much. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. I actually have had an undefeated card. If you believe Bobby Green beat Thiago Moises, I have. You lost a bit of cells in your noggin. I know, it was tough. Notice Guru never shits on Sadiq Youssef. He's a nice guy, and he's not on roids. I never shit on Sadiq Youssef. He's a nice guy. He's not on roids. I thought he was a little bit chinny, and that's why I picked Arnold Allen to beat him. But, like, nice guy. Nothing wrong with him. He had a great fight on the Contender Series. He's got legit Muay Thai skill. Guru, do you like Makhachev? He is actually a funny dude if you've watched his interviews. I actually kind of do like Makhachev, even though I think that his fans are the worst in the world by far because they're all fucking mongroids. But I actually like Makhachev. I like his male opening with Makhachev. He actually has some pretty good funny moments there. He's funnier than Habib, I'd say. Except Sadiq has a sus chin. Yeah, he does have a sus chin. But Arnold Allen has brittle pillow hands. No, not brittle pillow hands. Brittle hands. They're not pillow hands. They're actually powerful hands, but he keeps fucking breaking them. Guru Diaz is chin certified. Yeah. I'm 14-5-1 on main events this year. Nice. There's been... Oh, main events. There's not been that many main events. 20 main events this year. Oh, yeah, with fight nights included as well. Maybe there has actually been 20. That's crazy. 20 main events this year. Fair play. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, actually, yeah. With the... Oh, yeah, because of the gaps between the fucking... Yeah, sometimes there's like 2-week gaps. Yeah, it might be 20. Guru ban people. Nah. Oh, you're gone. Good shit. Jake Ramirez swooping in, doing the dirt. Islam eyes. Okay. Leave Izzy alone. Let him be gay and proud. I'm no problem if he wants to be gay. It's Gay Pride Month, man. Let him be it. No problem. I thought USADA was strict. So did I until Yair had to dodge 3 tests to be punished for 6 months and he walked right back into a title elimination bout with Max Holloway. So did I. Yair only was suspended for missing his 3rd test in a year, and they test fighters that are ranked, on average, 4 times a year. He was allowed to skip 2 of them without punishment. And even when he did skip 3 and was punished, he walked right back into a title elimination bout. I used to think USADA was strict as well. Guru, some guy in the chat said it's fine that you shit on Till because he's white. Thoughts? No, he never said that. You do realize that if Colby or anyone else can make a complaint to the Athletic Commission if they think Usman's on EPO, it's that serious. I don't think Usman's on EPO. I think he's on HGH. I think he's on a bio-replaceable HGH. More Plates, More Dates has been talking about these bio-replaceable steroids that you can take and HGHs you can take and certain different kind of chemicals you can take where you can bio-replicate what it actually is, but without the thing that shows up in a test. So you can actually subtract things from a chemical and make it undetectable to a test. Biosynthesize, something like that. Bio-replaceable, I think he said. I've been looking it up. Guru, why did Zubaira fell off? He was a huge prospect. I don't know. And also, that's so dumb, Isaac. That's not true whatsoever. That's so dumb. It's not like, well, Colby said you were on roids. So sorry, but you're going to have to be punished. That's not how it works. My eyes hurting. Guru, you like a fly on Usman's shoulder? It's not the only thing on Usman's shoulder. I'd rather be a fly on Usman's shoulder than a fucking needle. Big claim, Guru. No more. That's not a claim from me. That's More Plates, More Dates. You can have bio-replaceable roids. He's been talking about him for ages. That's how people pass tests. That's how John Jones has got away with it. Genuinely. Nate versus Ferg. Loser goes and stays home. The Perfect Guru stream, all whining and talking about race. I haven't even mentioned race. I'm mentioning people. It's fine, though. That's the only topic in MMA that matters. Okay. Usman gets his roids from Wakanda. Okay. Guru, who wins, Figgy or Cody? I don't know. Do you think Ali regrets telling Burns to take a dive if the story about Usman looking for new management is real? I don't know if Ali told you. I think Burns is just mentally retarded, maybe, and just let the moment get to him. I don't know. It's just weird that he laid on his back after, like, literally dropping Usman. He just lays on his back for 2.5 minutes. UFC 265 would easily do 97k buys. Okay. I'm 3 minutes behind. Rip. Okay. Fuck you. UFC 265 needs work. It needs a main event is what it needs. It needs Ngannou versus Lewis. Immediately. Can the Korean Zombie become champ? No. He can't. He can't at all. Guru, will you pick Stephen Thompson and Dustin Poirier in the McGregor card? I don't know. I don't know. Canadians won't drop this until it's reversed. Okay. Guru, UFC 265 is done. It's not done. It can't be. Do you have any proof Usman skipped USADA tests? No. No. Not claiming that he does. These are your counter arguments, Isaac. You're so dumb, dude. The UFC needed a drug testing agency to work in their sports. There are loads and loads of existing drug testing agencies. Not the UFC. They don't want a random drug testing agency in their sport. They want to buy a drug testing agency and work with the drug testing agency and own the drug testing agency, rather than in boxing where they send it out to be tested by other people. AJ had 3 different drug testing agencies working for his Jarrell Miller fight. 3! UFC, no, we just own this one, and this one is the final fucking word. And you can skip 2 out of 3 tests, even though we only test you 4 times a year if you're top 10 in the fucking world. Fuck off. I'm going to the members chat. Fuck you, pussies. Anyway, see you later, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Members time, boys. See you later, everyone. And if you want to be a member, link in the description below. Sign up, £5 a month. We're going to go live for an extra 50 minutes with the members. Go check it out. See you later, guys. Toodle pip. Members stream. I'm coming your way. I'll upload this stream. Why not? We'll see how many dislikes I get. I don't give a fuck. See you later, guys. If you want to be a member, link in the description below. Go to the community tab, members, and I'll be there in a second. Goodbye.